Well, boys, it is time to take my 3-year-old CFORCE 500 and start the process of restoring this one. The first step I want to do is get this thing clean. It's been sitting out in the sun at a campground for 2.5 years. I showed you, if you've seen the last video, you can tell it's been sitting out in that Mississippi summer heat because the the vent lines have actually just sat there and blistered, man. It's got some caked on dirt here. It's stained. You can see it in the footwell. These are always hard to get cleaned up and shined up. It's got a lot of scratches on it where the paint has been busted off by chains and ropes and different things that he's used to haul a bunch of logs with and stuff with this machine. Hopefully we can get this underside all nice and freshened up. And to help us do that, Main Street Cycle has brought us yet another product. This is Team MSC Cleaning Products. And dude, you can't buy this stuff at your local store, that's for sure. The chemicals like this that actually work, yeah, this is exciting, man. So here's what we got. We've got a waterless wash. You can get this at mainstreetcycle.com. This is stuff that you can, wash your machine when you're at the park. Say you're setting it up just to show it off a little bit and you want to spot wash it, or maybe you didn't really get it too dirty and you don't have access to a water hose or something. This is what you want. Then you've got a premium spray wax. This stuff is awesome as well. And I'm gonna go into the details as we use each product in this video. But we have Tire Shine. This is premium Tire Shine. And you've got a wash soap that you can put in your bucket. Just a couple of capfuls is all you need. And add your water and you can hand wash your machine. Nothing beats a little bit of elbow grease, right? And then you've got the foam cannon soap, premium soap here for the foam cannon. That's what we're gonna start out with first on this machine. I know it's not caked on with mud, but man, if it can cut this mildew that's been baked on, I mean, that's gonna be tough. I imagine I'm gonna have to add a little elbow grease, but we're gonna really put these cleaning products to the test. Can't really do nothing about that chip paint. It is what it is. But we're gonna see if it'll freshen up these wheels. We'll test out that Tire Shine. We'll see what it can do to the underside here. So let's get started. Anytime you're using any kind of cleaning products and you're washing your machine, it's best to have the surface that you're cleaning not super hot. So try to be in the shade like I am now. I'm about to run out of shade. And this goes for any kind of cleaning chemical. You don't want it to bake on in that sun. So I'm gonna do just a quick little pre-soak. Just kind of wet it down a little bit. Then we're going to get our foam cannon, put our premium Team MSC soap in it, the foam soap, and we're going to foam this dude up and see how good it works. All right, you have to ignore the shop's air compressor there, but anyways, now that we got the 500 soaked down a little bit, I'm going to just use this electric Sun Joe pressure washer. You can see the stats there. I got that off Amazon. I've had it for years. It's nothing real powerful at all, but I've got this foam cannon nozzle at the end. I've got our Team MSC foam soap in it, and let's try it out. There we go, boys. Oh yeah. Wow, that is some thick foam right there. So hopefully that's going to be soaking in there and breaking up that dirt that's stuck on, that's been baked on by the sun. I'm going to put this foam down so I can finish up the little cracks and crevices underneath, and then we'll spray it off. All right, so I swapped my nozzle over and we're going to spray this off before that soap dries. mildew coming off. Wow. All right, I need both hands to work this thing, so let me put this camera down and finish up. But that is no scrubbing, and this is not a powerful pressure washer at all. I'm just, in a sense, I'm just basically just spraying it off. So let me finish up and we'll take a look at how it did. All right, I'm having to work pretty fast, guys, because as you can see, I'm losing my shade, and it is supposed to be 97 degrees today. I thought we were hitting some cooler weather, but looks like a heat wave is coming through here in Mississippi. But listen, for those of you that are worried about, you know, hey, I don't have a pressure washer, well, that's fine. We have the same quality soap that is just not in the foaming form, that you can just, you know, pour a few caps full in a wash bucket, and then add your water, and then you can take that thing and, you know, apply it, move the product around by hand, and the old traditional way. Nothing beats elbow grease, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is you actually doing Mr. Miyagi and wax on, wax off, right? But look, this is impressive. I didn't think, I mean, honestly, I knew it was awesome, an awesome product, but all I used was that foaming stuff. This is a scratch. But look at this, man. It cut that mildew off that's been on there for ain't no telling how long, without scrubbing. Now that really blew my mind. This is some really good stuff, man. And I know it hadn't dried yet, so it's not a really fair shot to see exactly how good it looks under here. You know that with any chemical I've ever tested, you know, everybody likes to show the results while it's still kind of wet after the rinse, and it looks amazing. So I'm not giving it a fair shot, but I am running out of shade here. And but anyways, it really is doing an amazing job. So if you ever been to one of them really nice premium car wash places where you pay high dollar and you get the hot wax or the lava wax or whatever they call it, and you going through the car wash, and at the end the wax just kind of drips down on the machine, and then it's just kind of rinsed off with that fine mister. Well, this here is the off-road version of that for all of your power sports needs. So while the machine is still wet, make sure that you're not in the sun. So I recommend doing this early in the morning or late in the evening. And while the machine is still wet, you just take your Team MSC ATV and side-by-side wax, and you just do the same thing just like at the car wash, and just mist this wax on top of the machine, all of your plastics. Doesn't take a whole bunch, just make sure it kind of covers it. But you do not spray this on dry. You do it just like that, move it around like this. And this also has some drying agents within the wax as well. That's going to help keep you from getting any of those nasty water spots, those hard water spots. And that's going to protect your plastics and make it looking super good for years to come. You can, at this point, you can take and, you know, buff it out with your favorite soft, good terry towel, or just let it dry like this. Again, make sure you're in the shade. And then we're going to let these bad boys dry, and we're going to use the Team MSC tire shine, and we'll be done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Team MSC premium tire shine, and we're going to spray that on the tires and make them shine and look good. And then we'll do a quick walk around and show you the finished product. So we're just going to take and cover the tire there. Hard to do that left-handed. All right, so I've let it dry. This thing got really hot out here, but I wanted to show you the finished product, and it is still shining so good even in this super hot heat. It's going to keep that thing looking nice and wet, looking real good. And you can see that these plastics, and again, remember what shape this was in. I mean, it was an absolute terrible shape. There's nothing we can do about all these scratches. For many of you, you like to keep yours looking nice and pretty, and these products here that we have at Main Street Cycle are going to absolutely be able to do that. Be able to protect your machine, keep it looking nice and clean. Again, we have the wax, we have the waterless wash that you can use on the go. You can also have the awesome tire shine. You can see how good that looks. Then we have the wash that you would put in your soap bucket and hand wash it, and then the foam, which you saw in the video. So we have all those products. We have them listed on the website, mainstreetcycle.com. It's looking really good. Even added the MSC gear shifter. That's a nice touch. And of course, the Team MSC gas cap. Man, that looks great. So you can get both of these items at mainstreetcycle.com as well. Just go to MSC gear and you can purchase those. So remember also, if you place an order that is a item that we will ship to you from right here, you can put, if it's over $100, you can put your shirt size in the note section and you'll get a MSC shirt. So you can get you one of those nice MSC shirts that you've been seeing floating around. And if you make an order over $100, and it's an item that we ship from here inside the shop. So just remember that when you're placing your orders at mainstreetcycle.com. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I've got a lot of other projects that I've been working on behind the scenes that I'm going to be telling you about very soon. So I got to get back to work on that. We're developing some more parts and accessories for you. Here at Main Street Cycle, we never slow down. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you. As always, remember to keep it real. Remember to subscribe and stay tuned to all the things I'm going to be doing to this machine. We're going to be doing a complete service on it and a lot of other exciting things. And so stay tuned. I'll take you along for the ride.